Hi, this is the Carpet Guy, and I am in one of my all-time favorite places. I got Smiley back here running the camera, so I'll probably be talking to him just a little bit. I want to show you, first thing we're going to start off with, this is primarily a video for our folks in Florida, but it's not exclusive to Florida, but since that is where we're heading here coming up early part of 2011, what it is beyond. You can go back to my regular process video where you can watch through the whole lightning process, but this particular machine right here, this, and I know it's old and beat up because this machine's actually probably close to 25 years old, and they do still make these, by the way. This is, as you can see right on the front, this is a certified pile lifter. Now, these machines are designed specifically for commercial work, and since Smiley's on there real close, this large motor right here is actually driving this brush right here. So you can see we've got a very large, aggressive brush here. On the top part, the other thing is sitting beside the driver motor, which is, like I said, is driving the brush. This right here is the vacuum motor. I actually know some folks who actually found one of these buried in a shop that they bought from somebody else, that the case had been cracked. We figured it got run over by a truck or something. They actually turned this into a leaf blower. The big key to vacuum is obviously the aggressive brushing and a huge amount of vacuum. That is absolutely paramount, especially in the locations where you are down south or where you have a very sandy, gritty soil. I don't use this hardly at all in the north very often. I'll use it sometimes. Well, I use it almost exclusively in all my commercial places, but as far as residential, it's really overkill. But in Florida specifically, and again, this also applies to any place down south, pre-vacuuming the carpet with one of these or something similar to it. Actually, there's no other vacuum cleaner. Well, I should take that back. There's a couple other companies that make one similar to these. So pre-vacuuming with a pile lifter in Florida is a big key, and let me explain why. All that sand gets down inside the carpet, and it actually promotes, it'll make a layer down at the bases of the fiber, and it'll allow the dirt and the soil that's down in the carpet to actually lay in that sandy layer, and then obviously you're going to have a tendency for it to wick back up, because once you put some detergent on there, no matter how little or how much that you use, the sand's going to want to absorb it. Then of course when the carpet dries, the sand will then release the soil, and that could be one of the reasons why you have some wick back, especially in the south where they use a lot of Berbers. Olefin predominantly has the characteristics of the fiber are it has a lot of tendency to wick. So it'll actually pull whatever stuff, say you spilled a cup of coffee, if there's a bunch of sand down in the fiber, the coffee will go down, the sand will absorb it. When the carpet dries, the fibers itself will actually pull the little bits and pieces of whatever's left of that coffee and actually wick it back to the surface. We're going to still continue on with my Florida thought. Again, it doesn't operate, this does what you'll actually be able to see. Even on this is a nylon Berber, you'll actually be able to see it. What that does, see how it's opened up all the fibers? Now again, a regular vacuum cleaner would do this as well, but by it opening up all those fibers, it actually only vacuums when it's working backwards. When you move it forward, that brush is moving so aggressively it'll just pull itself forward. But as it opens up all those fibers, it allows that big, super powerful vacuum to get, to pull all that stuff down in there. These actually have a gravel trap on the underside of them that'll catch a lot of the sand. But we'll go ahead and stand up here and take a little bit of a wider shot. Let's go ahead and shoot this chair. You're going to, obviously, Florida customers, you don't know me yet. You're just getting to know me via YouTube and for maybe some referrals. This chair right here has been in this home since we started cleaning it. This home's about 6 years old, I guess 6 and a half. We finally gave up cleaning the chair. I've been doing this chair, we've been cleaning this house somewhere in the neighborhood between every 4 months and every 6 months. We finally gave up on these about a year ago. It just got to the point to where it was, kind of counterproductive. They have 5 kids, 2 or 3 cats, and also since you just got to see the chair, then we got a couple cat throw-ups over here. Last time we cleaned this was right before Christmas, and today is December the, I don't even know what day it is.
January.
It's
the
January
12th, I think?
12th, yeah, something like that. So this has been about a month and a half, but this carpet is the original carpet that's been in this house since this home was built. This will give you, that's why I wanted to show you that chair. That'll give you some indication. You can see the TV's right here, the kitchen's right off here behind me. You know, this is the most major traffic area in this entire house. This carpet is still on the floor. I talk a lot about extending the life of carpet, you know, saving people a whole lot of money. It enabled in the customers that are here. She's one of my biggest referral sources. You know, she tells everybody, we've been able to save this customer literally thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and not having to replace their carpet. You know, this is just, honestly, as I say in many of these videos, this one even blows me away. I've been doing this for a long time, love what I do, love saving people money, and this one is a great example. These cat puke spots, so we haven't even started to clean in here. But there's the ticket. The pile lifter. We'll go ahead and swing back over to here. In addition to our other process, so you want to check out that video, the like new process video. The like new process, we add this in all of our southern locations, Florida. And again, if you're on our way somewhere in between Canton and Florida, in between our trips down and back, we may be able to stop in and service you. So if you're anywhere else in the country where we can get to on a relatively easy basis on our trips, we'll be more than happy to see what we can do for you. But pile lifter. Big key, southern states, especially Florida, that's one of the things that makes the like new process so amazing. It's going to save you money, going to make your carpet last longer. If you're a real estate agent, a leasing agent, we can potentially save your clients thousands and thousands of dollars and not having to replace carpet that was considered trashed. And we'll look forward to doing that for you. Again, all the contact information is sitting here around the edges of the screen, and you can check out all our other YouTube stuff. This is the carpet guy, Kevin, with Like New Cleaning. Thanks for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you real soon.